Borders aren't just lines on a map. They are living, breathing spaces where two worlds meet. In these unique regions, identity is fluid, languages blend, and cultures clash and connect. Life at the edge is rarely simple, but it's always rich with stories. Today, we journey through three borderlands where life is shaped by invisible lines, and people wake up every day between two realities. Tijuana, Mexico, the border that divides and connects. Just south of California lies Tijuana, a vibrant city pressed against the US-Mexico border. Here, a towering steel wall cuts through landscapes and lives, symbolizing both separation and survival. Every day, thousands cross this border, some for work, others to visit family, shop, or study. For many, it's a daily routine. For others, it's a distant dream. Tijuana is loud, colorful, and resilient. The city thrives on binational culture. Tacos with American twists, Spanglish on every street corner, and music that blends mariachi with hip-hop. But behind the energy, there's tension. Migrants wait in shelters. Families are separated by rules, not miles. Yet life goes on. Street vendors hustle beside the wall. Artists paint messages of hope across it. And from both sides, humanity refuses to be fenced in. Tijuana is proof that borders may divide, but people still find ways to connect. Córdoba, Spain, where cultures once merged and divided. In the heart of southern Spain, Córdoba stands as a living borderland, not between nations today, but between civilizations of the past. For centuries, it was a crossroads where Muslim, Jewish, and Christian cultures flourished side by side. Once the capital of Islamic Spain, Córdoba's skyline is dominated by the Mezquita, a mosque turned cathedral echoing both Islamic elegance and Gothic grandeur. Its streets wind through old Jewish quarters, Moorish courtyards, and Roman ruins, all within the same city walls. Here, the border is not marked by guards or fences, but by stone, scripture, and silence. Even today, you can taste fusion in the food, hear Arabic whispers in Spanish poetry, and see the shared legacy in its architecture. Though history has moved on, Córdoba remains a powerful reminder that borders can divide, but they can also give birth to something beautifully blended. It's a place where the past still speaks, reminding us that culture is never confined to one side of a line. Narva, Estonia, where Europe and Russia face each other. In the small city of Narva, Estonia, the river divides more than just land. On one side, the European Union. On the other, Russia. The border here is political, cultural, and historical all at once. The majority of Narva's residents are Russian-speaking Estonians, caught between East and West. Their roots are in Russia, but their passports say EU. Crossing the river means entering a different system, a different story. Yet the people here live with both. They grow up with Russian fairy tales and European education. Cyrillic signs sit next to EU flags. This border town lives in balance, but not without pressure. Geopolitics, identity questions, and history make every choice heavier. Still, the city thrives. Old factories are turning into tech hubs. Young artists blend Soviet nostalgia with modern dreams. Families visit relatives across the river, while Narva Castle faces Russia's Ivangorod fortress like two old guardians of time. Narva shows us that even in divided spaces, people can create a third identity, one that belongs to both sides and neither. Borderlands are not just ends, they are beginnings.